Incoming transmission.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything, from God to justice to simple psychotic rage.
The Romans waged war to gather slaves and wealth. Spain built an empire from its lust for gold and territory. Hitler shaped a battered Germany into an economic superpower. But war never changes. In the 21st century, war was still waged over the resources that could be acquired. Only this time, the spoils of war were also its weapons. Petroleum and uranium. For these resources, China would invade Alaska. The US would annex Canada. And the European Commonwealth would dissolve into quarreling, bickering nation-states bent on controlling the last remaining resources on Earth. In 2077, the storm of World War had come again. In 2 brief hours, most of the planet was reduced to cinders. The end of the world occurred pretty much as we had predicted. Too many humans, not enough space or resources to go around. The details are trivial and pointless. The reasons, as always, purely human ones. The Earth was nearly wiped clean of life. A great cleansing, an atomic spark struck by human hands, quickly raged out of control. Spears of nuclear fire rained from the skies. Continents were swallowed in flames and fell beneath the boiling oceans. Humanity was almost extinguished, their spirits becoming part of the background radiation that blanketed the Earth. A quiet darkness fell across the planet, lasting many years.
In great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Alright. Well, looks like everything's working for the most part. I do have one thing that's kind of flashing in and out on one screen, which is weird. But I don't feel like restarting the computer and just got everything resorted on the audio because something keeps resetting it on OBS. So I have to go in and change things because in order to keep the audio clean, I have to have the audio go through the video capture into the PC and in here, so I don't have to worry about like throwing speakers and everything for the microphone. I had things set up for that at one point, but if I can do it this way and it keeps everything cleaner for the most part, great. Yeah, so just giving a quick little glance at everything, making sure that we're still good. Because before it was saying that my bitrate was unstable, and now it's saying it's excellent. So I think we're good, other than the phase in and out, which is a little weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, thankfully it's not anything that's important still. So far, we're doing hardcore on very hard. Haven't died yet, surprisingly. Surprisingly, we have come close a couple of times, but things are going well so far, all things considered. I'm kind of sticking to the beginning area just to try and get some skill ups and all that. Technically, we probably don't really need it, but you know. We do have all the DLC stuff, which I'm going to use for this particular run. I might do a more purist type run later, but especially since it's been a long, long time since I've gone to New Vegas. And I'm talking about like 5 years maybe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. On the off chance I do die, I guess I could always set up death counter. But until then, this way I don't even have to worry about like keeping track of that yet. So let's see. I think we got Primm, its new sheriff. We did some stuff for the NCR outpost. We have not gone up to the next town, which I forget its name. We defended Good Springs from the Powder Gangers. We have killed a bunch of Powder Gangers. I am probably going to eventually go back and kill the rest of the Powder Gangers. Completely eliminate them if I can. We have a service rifle. We got some slugs. Buckshot. That surplus? Oh shoot. I'll just use the surplus for a bit. And then we're going to run 223 for the Varnet rifle. I only got one hollow point. We have 38 special. We have 357. So we'll just keep with the 38 special for now. Oops. That was my bad. We got machete set. Okay, so just hollow point and regular. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. 143. Okay, we do have one thing for speech. Okay, we have frag mines, powder charges. We still have the withered 10mm pistol. We have 163 rounds for it. So, that's good. We have 3 beers. Magazines don't weigh anything. It's always good to know. We have a lot of draws, which don't weigh much. Stealth boys, I'm just going to keep stacking hot. We only have 11 stim packs. We do have 1 super stim. We got some sunset sarsaparillas, which we'll probably use for light healing.
Hello there. What brings you to Primm?
Who are you?
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Primm long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
Okay. What do you cook?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
Okay. You know what? I'd like some of that rad scorpion venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
I don't have any.
Guess you'll be needing to find. Come back when.
Okay. And I gotta figure out what's causing the audio to cut out every so often. Sure, I'll just... He doesn't need it. I'm just gonna check one other thing before I decide to head one direction or another. And that is, did I pick up... Alright. We're just gonna take that now, and then we're gonna stick it over here with the rest of the stuff. Wow, they only weigh 150. That's not that bad. They're like 7 pounds or something like that, right? In Fallout 4. Just making sure it's not like anything that I need. Let's see. How are we looking? We got 40 repair. But I need like 50 to start making weapon repair kits. I want to say I do. Survival's not too bad. Okay, so we're doing good on guns, decent on medicine. Speech is at 30. We need to raise that. Oh, we need higher sneak. And what else is there? Barter, we should probably at least get to 25. Okay, now that we got the sheriff, let's see what it's got.
I can do right by this town. They were in need of some frontier justice.
Okay. I don't think he would have any jobs, but, you know, just in case. Maybe he had a quest or something. I don't know why I did that. Oh. Also, how are we doing? Brads, we're doing fine. We're not too thirsty. Could use some food. We're not super tired either. We're doing reasonably well on our limbs. Okay, and then just to make sure, how much can we carry? Got 55 pounds worth of loot. California Sun Drive-In. I think we're fine. But... we have reasonable perception. When I was young and I used to play this, I used to play like with no perception. And so I just never really played with VATS. But VATS is good. Especially since this game has a bit more on the flyer side that are way, way more annoying. Probably nice to get those out quickly if you can. Did I check that? I did. Paperweight. As long as it's not like one of the great big giant rad scorps or something like that, I think we should be fine. Okay. No damage yet. Oh, 556. Excellent. They had good ammo that I kind of want. Not a bad start. So, survival, very hard, so everything's probably way more tankier than us. And if I die, overconfidence is an insidious killer. We have 4. Hunger levels increased. Alright. Okay, now we're good. We got lots of food. It's a good thing I went for a little bit of survival early on. There was a second one. I don't know where he is. Oh, there it is. Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. How many goals are out here? Missed. I don't think I'm hitting, but... I think that's just bandage or something. Okay. We've been hitting. Just sitting here. Am I even landing my hits? There was a guy that we killed over there, I think. Getting a lot of music. Alright, we'll wait for it to get a little bit higher before we use our other stake. Regular rat strip. Good. Took a while. But hey, we got the Rad Scorp Venom. We can get a Rad Scorp Venom casserole. I can use that for crafting. Not sure it's worth it, but we'll take it. We'll take one. Okay. What does this remember? There's more stuff here that we could use for crafting. Here. Sure. Alright. Maybe we pull out the shotgun just in case. There, we'll take some crown. Gumdrops. Blanco cheese. Sunset Star. Mayor Stern's Journal. Wine. Alright, let's make 50 for that. Wait, is that a magazine or is that a straight up skill book? Oh no, that's a strip. Ooh, increased by 3. I'm used to it only giving me 1. This is luxury here. We have 2. They didn't shoot the deputy. Deputy Beagle would like help finding yada yada yada. I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm agape. Just now, I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nipton. It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups, the NCR for obvious reasons, and powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment before about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. Ha! For this simple task, I have been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to the NCR right now. But who knows how much else I might make off this Legion lackey. I'm going to stockpile some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard, Super Mayor Joseph B. Stein III, Esquire. I guess. I don't know. ESQ. I want to say it's Esquire. Okay, so we'll have to come back for the safe at some point. Okay, so we're only at 25, which it's not super great, but you know. Okay, I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, there is. I haven't ransacked it yet. Not a whole lot, but hey, we'll take it. 357 is well welcomed. 9 mil, kind of wish there was more, but I'll take what I can get. I gotta keep the stim packs there just in case I'm in the middle of a gunfight or something. Okay, so there's got to be like an ant hive or something over there. That looks like it's a normal soldier. If they're normal ants, I could probably take them, but they're going to eat up a lot of supplies. Especially there's like actually a queen. Oh, that's a park scorpion. Okay. Okay, stay on this side, just making sure it's not... It just seemed like that would be a spot where there might be someone. This is probably going to be really stupid, so we're going to go ahead and save, because if we're going to die at some point, this might be it. Pet mantis, perhaps? Missed. Okay. Just the one. What have we got here? Guns and bullets. Carton of cigarettes. A pencil. Empty. Empty. All right. Do that. Cool. Skill book. The others. Hydra. Hydra. New drugs. Absolutely nothing. Oh, we got one off of those. Probably just better to do all that. 10mm submachine gun. We have a 9, and now we have a 10. Phase 8, only worth 8. Buffalo gourd seeds. What does Hydra do? Restore limb condition. I guess we could use one and see how much it actually heals. Okay, I'll just drink beer. Rads, right? Yeah. Whoops. Alright, we'll head back to... We'll do some sales at Good Springs and see if we can do any crafting by the campfire, I guess. So far, we've been fortunate. No one's really been that much of a threat so far. Okay, so Hydra's worn off. Oh, hey. Nice. Cool. Okay, so want Hydra, not necessarily doctor's bags. It might just take a while. I think the doctor's bag is instant, though.
Howdy.
Hey, Chet. Want to make a trade?
You looking to buy some supply?
Okay, I'm gonna hang on to that for now. We're gonna sell that. Okay, so that's 15, 7, 5, 22. Is the ears... Is knife the same as switchblade in the sense of being able to sneak it in? Maybe. I can only get 2 off now. Yeah, thankfully that doesn't weigh anything. Got some cigarettes and stuff. Let's sell the fork, I guess. Weighs nothing, so we can wait for those to... They might have a use for something else, maybe. .9mm pistol scope. Interesting. Single bobby pin. Big enough. How many of those do I have? I don't think I've hardly broken any. 26. Laser pistol combat sights. Laser pistol focus optics. Okay, 223. Sure. This is only a cap each. We'll be at a net loss if I buy all that. But did I use up all the dynamite for something? Might have been at the powder ganger's place, maybe. Something. $340. Get a little bit of hydration as well. And then health. Okay. And that weighs 5. Damn. Yeah, screw it. We'll just take the hit.
Thanks.
Okay, I think those are just tutorials. Okay, so how are we looking on weight? A little less than 30. Somewhere like 20. Go to the source. Okay, so get hydration. Be able to fast travel. Even in hardcore. Very nice. Should probably hunt down that gecko. Really? Sometimes the hurt boxes for them are a little weird. Makes it kind of hard to aim for the head when you're not really quite sure where the head actually counts. Yeah, that's just kind of sitting there. Alright. So that's cram, Instamash, lunchbox, pork and beans, Soylent Green. Hold on. Hydra. How much does it cost? Requires Night Stalker blood, cave fungus, rad scorpion, poison gland. Interesting. I don't think we're going to be making that very much. Intense. Nuka-Cola Victory. Vodka. Big corner meat. Black blood sausage. Mutant cave fungus. Wine, xander root. Okay, so quite a few of these are pretty... self-explanatory. Vodka, white horsenet. Cure animal poison. Endurance -1. And gets rid of radiation a bit. Ah, great. That means that there's fire ants. Damn. I have never seen them in this game. Gecko kebab. Banana yuca, gecko meat, jalapeno pepper. Homebrewed sunset sarsaparilla. Also need Nevada agave fruit and xandaroot. Trail mix. Fresh apple, fresh pear, pinyon nuts, sugar bombs. Weapon binding ritual. Heal perception and limb damage. Restore limb condition. Melee damage plus 10. Unarmed damage plus 10. What is this? I don't know how that would work. I don't think I want to know. And then we just put some healing powder on my knife. Take a leather belt and, I don't know, cut myself with it or something, I guess. And that will heal my limbs. And allow me to hit harder. I think these guys respawn eventually. Canyon wreckage. There is Sloan. I guess I could go and try and visit Sloan. On the off chance that somehow that is a bad idea and we die. Not that we have yet, but, you know. In the interest of saving time. Something I kind of don't like is when you start hearing sounds that sound like they could be distant gunfire. And there's like no distant gunfire. I don't know if they got more patrols out or not. Or if we clear out a raiding spot that they just stay dead. Man, it's like right there. I don't know if I want to try this. You know what? I'm going to proceed cautiously. And we will slink into the shadows if we need to. Because death claws or something weird. It's gotta be up there, right? You know what? That's Junction Quarry, pretty sure. So we're just gonna dip out. I know about Junction Quarry. I don't think I've ever cleared it, but I know of it. So we will there. We'll just fast travel there. I have no idea what's going on, but there's a lot of... Bye! Alright. I'm not gonna run from the fight. I just need distance. I am definitely not fighting 2 or 3 of them. And winning that in like melee. Especially since I'm not melee build. Give me your loot. Okay, maybe fast travel there wasn't a good idea. But we didn't get hit. No poison, no venom. Okay, so I'll get that up to 40. Take that up to 30. We'll up that by 1. Kind of want rapid reload for now. Shotgun Surgeon. Precision with a scatter gun is something to behold. When using shotguns, regardless of ammunition, you ignore and do an additional 10 points of target's damage threshold. I think I want that. I think I want that. Toughness is also probably a good one. It will make the shotgun far more usable. You know what? We're going to do this. That has most utility for now. We will probably go for dialogue stuff later, but for now, I kind of need to get my speech up anyway. Okay. Since I have so many, we're going to go to Primm. I'm not sure why you're sitting
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
I like some of that. I got a few red script.
Hand them over and I'll get to baking.
Okay, we got 3. Time for me to go. But also, we're going to check this out. Let's see, it was under Ruby's casserole. Food, minus 170. Take rads. Seems fair. HP plus 1 for 30 seconds. So 30 HP. Nice. Who needs toughness when you just don't get hit? I could probably just fast travel there again. It would be fine, but... at least it wasn't the giant ones. Or some of the specialty ones. Bark, I think it's fine. I'm also going to check our quest log. Let's... Okay, we already have it. It's like I thought we did. We really haven't been paying attention to our quest markers, just enemy markers. Speaking of, well, I'll save once we get to the bottom. We don't have all that walking. Okay, so let's say we defeated a gang, we killed some ghouls, some rad scorps, and killed 1 gecko. And some ghouls. If I didn't say that already. I think I did.
Watch out! Had enough.
Thanks, man.
Hey there.
Wanna
Need
trade?
anything?
I don't think I have a whole lot to sell, but, you know. You know what? I'm gonna sell that. Timer fuel. Don't really need. Mini nuke, tiny tots. I guess I could take more of the... What's that? Okay. There's another one. Damn. Not sure that was me or him.
Hey there, need anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell you the 2 stingers I got. While I got them. Oh, I guess just the one. Banana yucca. It's just trees, I think. Running out of 223. That was a little weird. That big one's moving. And he gets more 223 just because it's super, super cheap. I don't even know if I'm hitting. I think I'm hitting. I'd like to think I am. I think that one's just stuck. Yeah. It's like he's already low on health, so. And we managed to not take hits. Alright. Well, we used a lot of ammo, but it's fine. It happens. Yeah. I was expecting him to have some way better weapon. Huh. So he had ammo, but no gun. Well, alrighty then. Weighs 3, but worth 31. I guess we'll take that for now. We can drop it later. Sneak attack. Service rifle for the win. trying to... Maybe I can't. We're still using surplus. It's just score. It's like, is there more? Okay. And I think that's all that we need. How are we looking? Yeah, we're good. Got a service rifle. I got ammo for a service rifle. Life is good. I've already gone through all this event once before, so...
Thanks for the help. That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Any idea why?
No, none at all.
Okay.
We've been traveling together since I picked
Worried
her
that we
up a
lost
few
the audio.
days ago. And she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Lucky Charm necklace?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky. And maybe they are, since you managed to show up at just the right time.
Okay, I'm gonna try and talk to him again. Otherwise, we'll just play as is. It's not super important. I need another 10. That's fine. It's like, that's right. I need 5 more points beyond that. We only had 2. So now I guess the question is, do we go with the rifle? Or do we stay with the revolver? 21, 33, 37, 23.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
Powder ganger. Alright. Are you a powder ganger?
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
Alright. I think I need to do this for story reasons.
What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my god, smell that air!
Are you sure you're feeling
Are
alright?
you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
Need to get going. I know nearly everyone just kills him. I think he's gonna die anyway. Alright. And then there's a runner-up. Okay, I think he needs medics. Do I have medics? Yeah, I do.
But is it this time?
Are you still here?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live. But they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I can spare some medics.
And you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me?
You know what? We'll give him 2 doses.
Good enough. Hand it over.
I'm gonna keep 1 for myself. So, how did you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
Tell me about the
It ain't
lottery.
like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were going to ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
How'd your plan go?
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
What happened after everyone got the lottery tickets?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs and the winner, they let go free.
Okay, you said some of the people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
Alright, I'll do what I can to
Don't
save
act
them.
like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
Which is fair. Look, I barely survived. I don't care at this point. I'm gonna stay here for a bit until I feel like using my legs again. Okay, what happened to the man?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
Okay. What happened to this
The
town?
Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
Let me ask you something else. I guess that's it. Salesman Weekly. Go ahead and take that. Empty. What do we got? Okay. Harmonica, we got free use of a bed. Okay. So, I think since we're here, we can go ahead and sleep.
What is it this time?
Like, after we use Med-X on him. Why are you still here? I'm just resting my legs, man. What is this? All detergent. Okay. Okay, so they're still there. In playthroughs past, when I was younger, I would just kill them. And don't get me wrong, they're kind of a tough fight. Why am I in danger? I didn't see anything on my radar, but why was I in danger? Okay, that's magazine. Okay, that weighs nothing. Big glasses, sure. Single cigarette. That was weird. That was definitely weird. And there's Mojave driving. It's gotta be something else. Okay. So normally I confront them and then just like kill them. But very hard survival. That's that seems like a steep price to do. Even if I would have to position myself in such a way that I could get couple of really nice shots off. And then I got plenty of cover. I don't think they typically carry explosives. Like, just as a whole, to begin with.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall?
Nipton was attacked by the Legion.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Didn't mean to be the bearer of bad news.
Unless you burn the town, don't take blame that's not due. Things are gonna get uglier before the year's out. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Okay. That gave us 90. We now have NCR fame. I haven't attacked Legion yet, so I'm not vilified. And I'm not really sure if that's going to be worthwhile at this point. Unless I can get really well set up.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Alright. Kind of hoping that I'd be able to talk to him, maybe do it like a trade or something, but... Nope. Okay, we seem to be functioning a little bit between unstable and excellent on the bitrate, so I'm gonna try and keep an eye in the off chance we have a disconnect. Nothing's going on here, but you know. Before I go too far, I'm gonna see there's that other roving trader guy. Alright, back to Good Springs, I guess. Dehydration level has increased. We now have minor dehydration. That's fine. Just for we just fast travel to the water source. Drink our fill, then move on.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Okay, so we'll sell that. Okay, so this does nothing for us apparently. We could probably sell boxing time, so I'm gonna hang on to it just for now. Okay. Then from here, we'll pick that up. Okay, now we're well set up on the shotgun. Cut. I mean, it weighs nothing, so I guess we'll hang on to that. Laser pistol. Recharger rifle. I don't know what MF breeder is. Shovel. Throwing hatchet. Stim packs. You know what? We'll buy those too. Yeah, I'll take that. Case box. I guess we'll sell those two for now. Well, Like, I want to, but I probably need them. Damn. I can sell some of those. I guess we'll just do that.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Okay, so we're still over. I guess we'll go ahead and do that again. See if we can produce some munitions. Okay, so we still need powders. Pistol powder, primer shot shell. Okay, so we do need to get that all the way up to 50. Auto inject super stem. Okay, and you just need sensor modules. That would actually be worth doing for just extra safeties, kinda. Especially on survival. Waste nothing. Okay, and we're gonna go over to Nipton first. Good spring source. Get some more water for free. The low cost of free. Just travel time. Vilified. Let's see. Vilified, vilified, vilified. I don't know, I keep, like... I guess I'm just kind of, like, hoping that they pop in. So, here's Nipton. We need to get our cells all the way up to Novak. We could probably cut through here. If that's... might work. Maybe. Oops. So we're gonna go and plant a safety save. I'm actually more concerned about the game crashing at this point or something else. Okay. Oh, right. We're gonna go to Primm first and drop off some stuff. I'll just take our time and slowly meander over. Okay, so we're gonna leave that behind. I'll leave that for now. This kind of still has use. Okay, and that weighs 3. Actually, we'll hang on to those for now. Okay, and we don't need energy cells. We currently don't need microfusion. And that's about it. You know what, we'll keep that over there. We'll keep the Varnet rifle here. Okay. Alrighty then. I think we're finally set. Okay. I'm gonna try and skip Nipton in the hopes that I could just kill them later. Okay, well, we hit once. Okay. Alright, and they're down. A few more collectibles that we can pick up. Potentially craft into something much more useful. Okay, and we're just gonna keep an eye out in case there's a few patrols of powder gangers or something. We might be able to snipe. That was definitely weird. Yes. It's like yes. It's you know it's dead. Okay, we'll just keep on continue on. I mean, right over here should be like junction bury, so I think we should be fine. I guess there's always a chance like a death claw or something, but probably fine to go down there and maybe get a point still. Let's hop, look at the smoke. Seems somewhat suspect. I don't have anything I can craft anyway, so it's not worth approaching. Oh, it's another bark scorpion. Like, I can definitely take those on. I just don't want to run the risk of bringing unwanted attention from someone that actually has guns. Although I should be able to take a fair amount of enemies that are like that. Just a fair amount. Not hardly like people are tough, I guess. You know what? We shall kill one. Alright, there, we got a little bit of XP. Hunger level has increased. We now have minor starvation. You now no longer have hunger sickness. Like, I feel like we should be mostly fine, even if we just follow the railroad. Evolve, Centaur. Ow. Time to go. That is definitely time to go. Ow. I feel like I could probably win this, but it's probably not worth it. Probably just time to leave. Wow, he's definitely still following. Okay, we're actually fairly fine on that. Okay, we're far enough away. I'm not dealing enough damage to deal with that. Okay, so we're definitely not going that way. There's other enemies over here. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to need to pick up some stim packs at the very least. We were up some, and now we're down a bit. But not dead. I have to find a couple places of loot. Get us back in the green.
You looking to buy some supply?
I don't think I have, like, hardly anything really to sell, right? Okay, I guess we'll do that. Okay, so that puts us
Give
at
me a
16
shout
at
if you
least.
need anything.
We weren't like full on deficit, but the other way it has some people with guns. And I think they're mostly cowboy repeaters, but I'd never tried that way, and now I know it's not worth it low level. However it is, you need to go on the other side. You might be out of position now, though. So we're along this route. Yeah, we'll just go over there. Check to see how our hydration is and sleep. That guy was hitting quite a few hits. Okay. I'm just really thirsty. I feel like the game is just like, we are ready to kill the player. Okay. That way we're locked in with all the resources that we wasted. We're locked in. Okay, and there's Camp North, which I think we had already cleared out, but we're gonna proceed with caution. I don't see anyone. Yeah, I already killed them, so I'm pretty sure they just stay dead. Yeah, that's probably a powder charge. Okay, this is probably a radiation area, right? No photograph area. I don't see anyone. Danger, no entry. Alright. I kind of feel like this might release or set off an alarm. Okay, can't jump that gap. My hope is if I just avoid Nipton, I can keep everyone there. Hidden Valley. Is this where they make wrench? That's where we might be turned into it. Maybe. Oh. There's enemies over there. And I don't think I'm going to be in an advantageous spot either. Weird. And there's a bark scorpion over there. I wonder... That might be Brotherhood of Steel. Or something. Hidden Valley. They are neutral, so there's gotta be a faction of some sort. I don't see any mines or anything. There's something over there on that end. I don't think it's Deathclaws, but we're also close enough. It probably could be Deathclaws or something. Which is kind of my biggest fear right now. If I had infinite ammo, I could probably eventually kill something of that degree. Alright, so we're just going to proceed with caution. There's going to be some scorpions. Gonna try and get a little bit of experience here and there. Okay. Took a little bit, but we got it. No bombs, love. Either hippies or they're just were hippies here at one point. We have a class of 99 rules. Peace, peace. Ban the bomb. Drop chems, not bombs. Okay, there's another bunker over there. Interesting. Bug Stomper, rank 1. Oh god. Gosh. I don't trust it. There's an evolved centaur over there. I can't. I'm not allowed to go over, I guess. Maybe. Interesting. Well, let me go over. Alrighty. There. So we got this like mountain here that I can't seem to cross with super mutants at all the little detours I keep trying to take. Hey. I don't want to go through Nipton. Okay, well... Alright. I don't think I want to hop in, like, right there as fast travel. I learned that from the other one. It's not going well. Okay, then. Do. Oh. This is on a 360, by the way. I didn't feel like trying to get things up and modified for Steam. Maybe someday, but... Okay. Intelligence 10, Agility 9. I mean, XP point is an XP point, so... have a little bit. Okay. Just making sure I'm actually wearing my armor. Because, like, if not, maybe I could actually take on that guy by, duck and weave just enough. Not him, but like the super mutant with the minigun. Early minigun! Alright, now that I think about it, there's not like a big guns, is there? Yeah, there's no big guns. It's just all guns, explosives, and energy weapons. Which flamers count as. Makes sense. Okay, we're gonna save here. There's a chance that this might get a little bit rough, maybe. So, out and around. Hopefully not triggering that stuff over there. Because they never actually leave, and I never actually talk to him. I might be able to kill him. We do have Odd Wasteland. I'm not sure this is part of it. Can't use this while crouched. I don't know if I want to use this, but it's here. Okay, you know what? I'm involving myself in this. Yeah. We got loot. We can start heading back towards the right. Oh, hey, right away. I need the experience. The things to sell. Okay. Took a little bit. Two for two. Sort of. Okay. The Holiday Drive-In. I feel like that was already known, right? Yeah, we're not doing that. That's DLC. And I am way too under level for that stuff. But still, we got loot. Speaking of. Alright. 20. It's not a whole lot, but, you know. Should I go really good or really bad? Come on. If I can get on this rock, this portion of the rock, maybe. I think it's because I fall a little bit. I guess we just... Okay. Using geometry to our advantage. Done this mostly for experience. Okay. Closer. You gain the animal control fruit. Oh, there's not. All right. You have lots of stakes. Lots of stakes. Texture pack. Pretty sure that's not a person. Viper game. Where's your buddy? Ow. Okay. Okay, so we're good on health. They must have thrown like grenades or something, which I didn't see an indicator for. Oh no, he had a freaking grenade rifle. Impact too. Alright, me. -1 strength. Okay. I still got beer. We got beer. Use the pain. Okay, just make sure it's still part of them. I'm like sitting there. So somehow I got hit with a 40mm grenade launcher and not died. Okay, Hydra's worn off. Thank you, Hydra. You are the best drug. I live. Okay. Not human enemies. That's fine. Not have to worry about getting blown up with a... Oh. Maybe I spoke too soon. Nah, it's not a big corner. Actually, you know what? We are very, very freaking close. Alright. Hopefully that's enough. It is. It's like, well, in that case, you know, we need to... Okay, so we'll do that. Speech we could probably take up to 50. Then again, lockpick. You know what, we'll do that because that'll set us up for the next level. And there, we have a nice start, booster start. Plus, they're probably good eating. Oh, he had a lot. And for certain, I should not be getting hunted down by, like, NCR or Caesar's Legion. I haven't even met Caesar's Legion. And NCR, I'm kind of on good terms for now. Rescue the captives. Put her over there. I need to go all the way up for Novak. Oh, wait. Wait. I think I'm remembering something. If, I keep going this way. I think there's Cazadors. I hate Cazadors. I think I hate them more than Deathclaws. Deathclaws make sense. Cazadors... Aw. Oh no. Also, why am I still in caution? I know we didn't. Hasn't been that long for the save. Whoops. Well, I guess we got a new save. I was gonna save over the other one. Huh. I thought there were cazadors, but it's kind of weird. I'm still in caution. Now I'm in heaven. Big corner stick. Oh, I need higher. But Novak's over here. Weird. Searchlight. Okay. You guys are traitors.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yep. Sell that for now. Gecko hide, I guess. Since we went through several max. I'll go shotgun. Absinthe. Oh, hey. Yes, I'll take that. It's probably Caesar's Legion. Night Stalkers. I'm gonna end the heck up here. The merchant died! I could have looted everything and then sold it to him. Well, the refund, I guess. The merc survived. The merchant is dead. There might be another attack going on. Just get rid of the weight. Oh. Make sure I didn't pick up anything I don't care about at all. No, not currently. You know what? I'm not involving myself. Jelly pop nuts, huh? Unfortunately, the merchant is not alive. Otherwise, I could just loot from whoever wins. But, nope. Out of everyone to die, it was the merchant. It is very unfortunate. Damn. Alright, well, good news is I'm not taunted by the Legion. Bad news, I can't loot their corpses. 2 Legionnaires died to wildlife, and then 2 to the mercs. Mercs lived, merchants dead. Oh. Oh. You're just small rats? Small rats. So look at there, that was like another frickin' evolved centaur. Really? Wonder if it was just geometry, maybe? There's some weird geometry stuff that happens sometimes. Ah. At least I wasn't on the low ground. 44 Magnum? Who just randomly has 44 Magnum? Yeah, I guess I'll take those. Yeah, we don't really need anything since I haven't used it. Strength +4, but lose 2 charisma, 2 intelligence. What is this at, I guess? Roving Trader. I'll take that. I'll take your Scotch. And Anti-Venom, which weighs nothing. Might be too far. I think that's supposed to be an NCR post, but I can't remember if it's Legion's controlled. I want to say it is. The quest attached to that, so I'm not going to do anything with it yet. Oh, no. NCR Rangers. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna get in position. We'll snipe this for a little bit of experience. Okay. I don't think they typically mine their areas, but just to be safe. Okay. I don't need to go in there and talk to anyone, I don't think. I don't think they have anything like for trade, but... Having the location already discovered certainly helps. Okay. I'll discover the location, and then we'll plant a save. Need to find a merchant.
She hasn't paid me anything yet. Should I be worried?
Hey,
Yeah.
what can I do for you? Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
Well, let's see. This is not nearly useful to me yet. Take that. Oh, Hydra's 80. I'm definitely taking that. It weighs nothing, and it heals completely, unlike doctor's bags. $114, 10, 13. We'll see. Actually, whoops. I did not want to put that in there. Did I pick up anything else? Duct tape. Cool. Cool.
Give me a
Probably
shot
should
if
put
you
that
need
on.
anything
But,
else.
oh well. It's like, surely I just can't pick that up. Okay. What's this? This is probably just stupid, but here is worn off. Fine. Okay, so there's some dead people over there. Kind of don't feel like taking rads. Ways 2, 3. I don't remember those corpses are supposed to be like always there, or they just happen to be there. I think that one is to show off the sniper. Maybe the Legion is supposed to also as well. Hi, Vic. Bye, Vic.
Welcome. Come on in. Welcome to the Dino Bite.
Yeah, okay, all I want to do is...
Sure,
this.
but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the Dino Mouth during the day.
Okay,
well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
Okay, what about supplies and guns? You sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes. Sure thing. Have a look.
All right. Varmint Rifle Knight. Laser Pistol Recycler. Plasma Pistol Recycler. Those seem like really good things to have. Alright. And then we're just going to go and strip the other bodies. And then I guess we'll go ahead and call it there. We made it to Novak, finally, after nearly dying a couple of times. Survived a 40mm grenade shot to the body. Or thereabout. Found evolved centaurs with a minigun wielding super mutant master. Like, possibly two groups. there's at least 2 of the evolved centaurs. That and the stronger bit rates a bit unstable again, so seems to fluctuate between the 2. Okay, let's just start off by taking their spears, I guess. Alright, I will do that just for the weights. Kind of feels weird though, like not being enemies with the Legion. I mean, I guess you could always side with them, but kind of want to fight the what was it, the doghead guy? I forget what his name is. I know it's not Legate. But so far, we've been
Welcome
doing
back.
pretty good, I
Can I
think.
get
As
you
far
anything?
as hardcore, very hard. It's starting to get a bit stiff too.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Doo-doo-doo. Also, how were we on our stim packs? 16, I suppose that's fine. Okay. So, we are actually on the way to the strip. Finally. Took a little while. A bit of grinding. But, everything does take much longer to kill. Plus, everything weighs and all that other stuff. So, food doesn't seem to be an issue. Water doesn't seem to be an issue. Especially if we keep finding big corners and I can get survival up to 50, we will be set. Entirely on food. But we have plenty of gecko steaks. Which is probably what's taking up, like, what, 25 pounds or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Looks like Emmy Divergent's still going. So we'll go ahead and rate her. She's doing a first playthrough. I've beat the game once or twice, at least. I just haven't done just about everything that there is to do, so. Be back tomorrow for Alexander the Great Chronicles. Make it a little bit further. It's probably going to take 3, possibly 4 nights, depending on how long the missions are. I think we got like 3 missions done last time, maybe 4. But anyway, stay healthy, stay frosty, and until next time, see ya.